Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here in downtown Toronto on a frigid, cold day. Not as cold as it has been the past 3 days. We were in a polar vortex. Temperatures were about as low as minus 25 degrees Celsius. Extremely cold, so that's why I haven't made a video since Monday. But also a very special day today for yours truly, because it is also my birthday. And what better way to celebrate than walking up Victoria Street here in downtown Toronto. I'm on my way to meet my friends. They're on their way right now. They're on the subway on the Yonge side of line 1, and we plan to meet at Yonge and Dundas Square. So I was gonna walk through the path because it's so cold, but not like it was on Monday when I went down here and made a walking video on the financial district. But we're in the St. Lawrence neighborhood right now, one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city. There's Birchsea Park. Unfortunately, well, they still haven't removed their Christmas decorations. And this here is Wellington Street. So yeah, today's my birthday, and for those of you that probably sent me donations or birthday wishes, thank you guys very much. I'm gonna be waiting here for a while, so give me a second. Okay, I decided to freaking jaywalk. So we're not in Victoria right now. We're on Scott Street. Behind me is front. I just got off the Subway Union. They just added another freaking slow zone. And that's actually because each night this week, they've been closing down line 1 between St. George and, I think it's St. George and Shepherd West stations. And the ride was kind of slow, well, at least between Cedarvale and St. Clair West. And yesterday, power rail broke at Yorkdale Station. So they had to do some emergency rail repairs. So the subway had to be shut down for the entire friggin' morning, and caused lots of people to wait in the freezing cold yesterday for shuttle buses. At least I wasn't one of them. And I think now we're on Victoria Street. We're heading north. We're going to be passing by the hostel I was born at on this day 21 years ago. So I think this is King Street. Yeah, it is. And I may not get a huge break in traffic. It's lightly snowing outside, not as much. It's supposed to be cloudy today. Chance of snow squalls east of the city. But overall, at least it's not a bad day to be out, minus the cold weather. Because, it's been crazy, man, these past friggin' 3 days. We haven't even experienced so much wind chills here in the city for years and years. Like, it was very cold, man. Now we're walking up the west side of Victoria. So it's gonna be like a little short and sweet walking video here as I'm on my way to meet Yakia, Sapan, Yoshi, Henry, and Liam. Henry did his first live stream in nearly 3 weeks because he was recovering from pneumonia, and right after school I managed to catch him and Liam at the nick of time. I got off at Wellesley Station because I tracked them down. They were walking down Yonge from Eglinton because they were going to meet Sapan and Yoshi for Hot Pot somewhere on Baldwin, and I was able to catch them in time. I hadn't seen them in like 3 weeks, so it was a good opportunity. I'm really glad Henry's feeling better, and looking forward to seeing him again as we celebrate my birthday. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. I'm really glad, even though the city's gone downhill, I'm really glad to show you the city where I was born and raised in all my whole freaking life. Unfortunately, some modernized elevators in there. Lots of old buildings, but probably the old elevators got ripped out years and years ago. Here is Adelaide Street East. Again, I was walking around the financial district back on Monday when it was even colder than it was today. And I missed Johnny by minutes because he was walking around the same area. And he ended his stream at Yonge and King. It's almost like the same time after I ended my video at St. Andrew's Station. I was watching the last 2 minutes of his stream. So unfortunately, I missed him. By the way, if anything looks weird, well, I'm just wearing my light jacket because yesterday I wore my bigger one. And I'm wearing an old school Raptors jersey. Well, actually a sweater, jersey, whatever the hell you want to call it, that I just got for Christmas, right? The Raptors are celebrating their 30th anniversary, and what better way to get something with their purple throwback colors, which I absolutely love. You know, the good old days of Dean Sotomayor, Vince Carter, Chris Bosh, all the Raptor greats. They won 2 nights ago here at home. A nice comeback against the Orlando Magic on their throwback court. Now they're at Atlanta, Peachtree City. Take on the Hawks. Here's Richmond Street. I want to cross over to the other side so I can at least show you guys the hospital where I was born at. Maybe I'll cross over here because the light cycle is kind of long. Or I don't know. Unfortunately, people living in there. Just give me a second. So yeah, we're gonna go to McDonald's for lunch. It's my favorite. I've been having it ever since I was a little baby. Always loved the McChicken and the nuggets, of course. So I might have one of them. I'm gonna go to the one at Young, north of Girard. Although I like that location because, you know, it has a second floor. Although that floor has been closed ever since COVID. So I guess I'll make do. I mean, I already told them that we'll meet at Yonge Dundas Square and walk up. It's not even far at all. Here's Queen Street. Again, Yonge Street is a block over to the west. Eden Center. There it is, St. Mike's Hospital. And I'm gonna have to wait here again, but while I do that, well, I'll show you guys the front here, where my parents took me out of the hospital. I wasn't actually on this day. It was actually like 2 or 3 days after. It was actually a real Canadian snowstorm out here. And we didn't get out of the entrance. We got out of the Bond Street entrance, so right where the Metro United Church is. I'm not going to go any further. And unfortunately, I haven't seen a single squirrel yet. Maybe it's too cold for them, but you know, you never know. You really never know. I was born on the 15th floor. At the time, my mom was also working, but she was obviously taking a maternity leave so she could have me. And I was supposed to be born much later, like around very end of January, actually. But I came a week early. So I guess I could say I'm an Aquarius baby. So I don't know what the sign is before Aquarius. Yeah, it was right here. This is a new wing, by the way, that hadn't existed a long time ago. It was built sometime in the late 2010s. Although I did manage to go in there 2 years ago just to film some of the elevators. They have some revamped Otises and Dovers. Although the tapes were really bad just because, you know, I was in a hospital and they were kind of strict about it. And I first lived at 10 Green Acres Road, which is in the Silverthorne neighborhood in the district known as Beachboro Greenbrook. That was right next to the intersection of Keele and Eglinton in York. So I pretty much lived in York my entire life, never really anywhere else. So just a little bit of a tidbit, because I like telling stories too, so I'm sure you guys love to enjoy sitting down listening to them. There's the restored Massey Hall. Right across from there is Fran's, which is actually one of the best breakfast restaurants I've ever been to. It's been around for decades. And I was at that location with my mom on a Friday morning in November. It wasn't Black Friday though, but I had thoroughly enjoyed it so much. As we're passing Shearer Street, I filmed a walking video on this street last week. And then there's the entrance for emergency vehicles. So what we're gonna do after, we're gonna go to McDonald's. Henry's gonna already start his live stream. And then we're gonna walk to St. Lawrence Market, where Henry has treated his viewers to cake. He actually knows the owner of a dessert shop right at the lower level of St. Lawrence Market, so we plan on going there to get a slice of cake. I think by now they're probably approaching downtown. It might be at like College or maybe Dundas by now, because when I checked, they told me they were at Davisville. So, and I wasn't sure what to do next. So I thought, let me just kill some time and make a walking video. And there's the Ebb River Cedar. Named after the man that founded Honest Ed's. Unfortunately, I wasn't really into like Broadway or musical shows. I never actually saw one in person. Although, even though I haven't seen it in person, I did see parts of Hamilton. It's actually pretty good musical, to be honest. But what the hell do I know? And then there's another iconic restaurant up ahead called The Senator, which I've never been to before. There's so many restaurants in the city, so many popular ones. I'm born and raised here, and I've never actually been there. I think most of these restaurants are often seen by, or often, I think it's always tourists and visitors to the city that visit these restaurants. It's like when you go to Montreal, like one of their most famous restaurants is George's Deli. And in all my 3 visits there, that's what I had. It attracts a lot of tourists and visitors to Montreal. So that's a good example. As we're approaching the crossroads of the whole city, fake Times Square. Because it's made to look like it, that's for sure. It's been around for 20 years. Unfortunately, I just missed my lights. Hey, there's a headquarters for City TV and Omni. And there's TMU, Ryerson University. And it's almost Chinese New Year. Happy Lunar New Year to those that celebrate. Unfortunately, I don't know when that is, but I know it's around the end of this month. Well, this is a short video, so I'm not gonna pause it that much. Let's see if my friends are there. Last time I was here, I was meeting up with Emily and her friend Mia from England, who's leaving today. She's heading back home. I don't know when. But we did meet up last week. No walking video because they spent the night here and they were carrying luggage. Well, actually heavy bags. Well, I still made a video out of it and filmed a subway ride with them together. Oh man, I am cold. Freezing. But hey, at least it's not as bad as it was yesterday. Oh, I know who that is. I know that jacket. I've seen him before. I saw him yesterday. I don't know. I haven't got a message from him, but we're gonna say hello to Henry here. Hello, Henry.
Hey, happy birthday, Alex.
Henry.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you very much. I'm just making a little video.
Thanks. The Raptors, hockey jersey, yeah.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas. I got it last Christmas, so I thought I would wear that today for the first time. That's yeah. I saw him yesterday. As I was saying in the video, I tracked him down as I was on my way home from school, and I thought I would stop over, but here we are. This time is a planned meeting, so we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna hang out here waiting for my friends. So headed off here with Toronto Tech and Transit. Welcome back, by the way. We've missed you, and looking forward to seeing you getting around more in the streets. Although it's nice to see that you're wearing a winter coat these days, because I remember a year ago you weren't actually wearing one. So braving the cold that is, I'm kind of doing the same thing, but I'm gonna put all my shit back on. So I'm gonna end the video now with my buddy Henry. So thank you very much for watching, and also thank you for the birthday wishes for those that do send me them, even if it's much later, because you probably will not see this until like February. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos and check out my others as well. I'll see you guys all in the next one. So take care, adios, and bye-bye.